Hi there and welcome back to a new video. We're going to be talking about my favourite thing in the whole wide world, journals. Excuse the sun coming through, it's a little bit dark on this side. I know I've been angling it around because it's very, very sunny today. I wanted to talk to you about my best tips on how to create a fun journal. So we're going to be talking about all the little bits and pieces that really do make a big difference to creating fun journals. I'm going to show you some examples and then we're going to create a page today as well. So I really hope you'll enjoy this and I hope it inspires you to create some fun journals as well. So back in the day when I first started journaling, my journals looked like this. Still very pretty, I love the covers, but the journals are in notebooks like this and they look a little bit on the plain side compared to this being one of my journals now. Quite the difference, isn't it? No bits sticking out, nothing fancy on there. They have completely changed. You can kind of like see them together now. Size wise, they started off small because I wanted to steer away from scrapbooking, and they have got quite a bit bigger. But what I used to do, I used to buy notebooks, plain notebooks to go inside and then just fill the pages like this. Just decorate them like little mini scrapbook pages like that. I have actually got a flip through of this one. This one's a travel journal, so I'll leave a link to that down below if you want to go and have a look. Really lovely. I love this journal. I love this style of journaling as well, but my journaling has definitely evolved over the years and I'm now buying old vintage books to turn into journals, which is what I have done here. So I think we're going to go through the journals now and I'm just going to give you a few little points of what I really like to do. So number one, I like to make a big spine. I like to take out the spine, the original, put in my own one and choose some really pretty fabrics, as you can see from these little examples. Got Mickey Mouse there. I buy them, a lot of fabric I buy on eBay. I also pick it up in charity shops. Sometimes you can find good fabrics. This one is a cloud one for my Toy Story journal. This one was an eBay find. I bought quite a lot of fabric at the NEC craft show, so if you go to a craft show there is a lot of fabric. Also sometimes you can pick up fat quarters in places like Aldi or The Works. There's lots and lots of places though, so keep an eye out for pretty fabrics. They really do make a difference. Having a beautiful spine is also really cute. I've got some little buttons on this one. And over time, I've started creating these fun charms as well. Everything that I've got here, you can actually search for on my channel and like see these journals being made and the charms being made. I love the jangliness. I must have a little bell or something on here. No, I think it's just, oh yes, no, there is a bell on here. Another tip, put a bell on your charm. This one here, look how cute. We've got old keys. And I use a lot of my old necklaces as well. Or sometimes I buy beads and necklaces from charity shops. These are so cute. I love these. Seeing them on my desk just makes me so happy. I love seeing them all lined up. So if you can't find any really cool vintage books, have a look. This is a brand new one I bought from Amazon. It's one of the little golden books. You can find some really good books. Most of them under a £5, so keep an eye out. And the other place to have a look for them is World of Books. You can find some really good books on there. eBay again, and in some of like the pound stores. There's lots and lots of different places that you can find these types of books. Another one of my little tips is to create the little tabs that go on top. I love that when you see bits and pieces sticking out over the top. All these are our little bits of fabric that I've folded over into a loop and stapled either side of the page. I've done loads of these. Some of them have got ribbons. I've even got a little playing card there and a little toadstool. It's a mini playing card there, but just having pieces peeping over the top. There's some trimming. Really looks so cute. I love that. That's something quite often I do as I've made the journal. And I also like to decorate the sides of the pages. We have got pom-pom trim, and I've used a hot glue gun there. I have stapled lace. We've got more pom-pom trim, and you can see what a difference that makes to a journal. It's adding the colour, adding the texture. It just looks so, so inviting. This is the type of journal, if I see somebody on one of our Crafty Zooms, I do 2 monthly, 2 Zooms a month for my Patrons, and we all get together and craft. If I see somebody with a journal like this, or if I see a picture on Instagram, it just makes me want to flip through it. I just want to touch it and have a look at it. Let me know if you feel exactly the same, but this kind of thing excites me so, so much. And I like to add the lace or bits and pieces on the spine there as well. I did find some recently in a charity shop for 50p. Look how cool that is. That would go really nicely down the edge there. So I really recommend you to have bits and pieces that hang over the top and on the side, but not on the bottom, because otherwise you can't have it stood on a flat base. Here is another example. This is one of my weekly journals. Look how that bulks out. Isn't that pretty? It's got so many bits and pieces that it just makes you want to go through and have a look. Don't you agree? Adding texture definitely adds fun elements to a journal, so I really, really recommend that. And find bits and pieces as well that don't actually belong in journals. What can you find? I've got a paper bag there from a bakery. I've got a tag there from a gift set. It was a mug set that was given to me. I've got some fabric. What can you find? A chocolate wrapper. I've got there. What can you find to put in your journal that you wouldn't usually expect to see in a journal? We've got a little crochet heart there, part of packaging again. It's just so fun. This was a straw from a drink that I had in Manchester, and I've got some more packaging there. So open your eyes and just have a think. I love this pom-pom trim. To think about what you could add that is different in a journal, and how can you use it. I find colour as well really excites me. I love adding pretty colours into a journal. Some more. I've got a receipt there with a bit of net on top. These kind of things make me so happy. That's a brown envelope that usually has a bill in it. Instead, I'm using it as a little window. So have a little think what you can use to brighten up your journal. We've got a greetings card there. I love this one. It makes me so, so happy. There's so many different elements to this. And flips as well. I love a good flip. And little bits that are clipped to pages. Got another little clip there. I think we've got lots of inspiration here to keep us going today, haven't we? Another little clip and a little mini envelope. Looks really cute. So I think it's time, another flip there for us to get creating. Let's go and see what we can create inspired by these pages. So I am going to flick through and find a page. I did have a look a moment ago and I found one with an apricot map. Where was that one? Ah, here we go. And I decided already that I would use this one here, and I have my photo already as well. And because we are talking about fun pages, I've got some really, really bright coloured fun papers to use. So I am going to go bright. I want to make this really fun. I want to have bits and pieces sticking out the top. I love that one there. So I'm just going to have a little look through and see what I can find. Oh, I love the hearts on there. And we will be adding lots of fabric as well. Oh, we've got some stickers here. Right, let's work on this fun page. And I also fancy, do we want a flip on here? I'm not sure. Right, the first thing I'm going to do actually is let's create a fun edge here. And I'm just going to trim this down here. And I'm also going to add a little bit of fabric to the edge as well. Love that. Now I haven't cut that overly straight because we are going to be adding some fabric to it. Look what I've just found. That is nuts. Doesn't actually go with this, sadly. I don't know. I don't think it does. What do you think? It's really fun though, isn't it? I wonder if we could get away with that. It's almost like neon. I do really, really like that. I found this as well. It says Bon Voyage and we're on our favourite ride, so that could go quite well. Let's have a little look because I would quite like to use that. I've got a few pieces as well. I think what we need to do is pull some bits out and see if we can get away with this. And I think this could be a really, really fun page. I'm liking this actually. I'm changing my mind. I might actually keep this. I quite like the hearts as well. This could be really, really fun. And after all, that's what we're doing today, aren't we? We are creating fun pages. Yeah, I think I might go for that. Would you? Or do you think it's too bright? I'm really, really liking this. And I want to use these little scraps because I've been looking at these for ages. I love these scraps. How can anything with a sun not be anything but happy? I love that torn border, so I'm going to leave that. Yep, I'm going to go with this. This makes me very, very happy. Do you like to do fun pages as well? Do you like to have all the bits and pieces hanging off, the charms, the colours, the fun themes as well? That's the other thing. Tell me about your journals, and do they feel fun to you? What does fun actually even mean to you? Because what it means to one person may not necessarily mean to another. Do you like having all the texture in your pages? And if you do, what's your favourite way to add texture? Do you love all the tip-ins and the flips? Do you love adding bits and pieces that don't really traditionally belong in a journal? Please do share because I would love to hear. Right, I've got this round the wrong way. I've just realised that. Right, I am going to staple this on. I could use a hot glue gun. I'm just going to use this instead because it's much quicker. Oh, that didn't go so well. Let's try that again. Let's do the top and bottom, and then we'll do the middle ones. There we go. And then the idea was just to pop that underneath. I think that will be really fun. This paper collection is super old. I've been hoarding it for so long. It really does need using. It's too fun just to have in a plastic wallet. It needs to be used and shown off. There we go. Let's slide this underneath. And that will look really, really cute. I like the idea of that on there actually. I think I might add that rather than the pink. The pink doesn't quite go with that other pink, so Just going to add this on instead. And let's pop that over the top. There we go. I am loving that. So I'm going to pop that on next. Might actually tuck that under there. And I think if you're wanting to create a fun journal, have something fun to journal about as well. Let's take these little corners there. Look how cute this is. I think I might actually take this trim here as well to put along this side. I noticed I've got another sticker that's fallen onto that. That's so cute. Anything with happy colours looks amazing. Right, anything to create anything for a fun page needs fun elements. I have also just found this. I am going to trim this down. I think also as well, in order to make a fun page or a fun journal, you want just random bits and pieces that have almost no purpose. And that's exactly what this is here. Let's stick that down. I love that. Could actually do some journaling there. I think that might be, I love that. That is so much fun. I feel like I want something over the edge as well. Oh, I tell you what I have got. I've got a really cute paper clip here. That is adorable. Look at that. Love that. This is turning out to be so cute. I found this as well. I'm going to cut this off. Trim this down, and we are going to add this. And it actually says fun on here as well. And I'm thinking let's tear that and stick that on. That will be a really nice addition as well. There we go. And this tiny little bit on the other side, let's add that here. I think that's another thing as well, to follow the themes throughout your pages. So if you've got something one side, flick it over and see it again. I think just to follow themes throughout makes it really fun. I love this journal. This one is going to be so much fun when it's finished. I've only just started it. You can see the little fabric tabs there that I've popped on top. Try and vary things as well and keep them a little bit different so it keeps the interest as you flick through. So I'm just coming back to my desk the next day. I've decided to add some washi tape. I think that will be quite fun. Do I go with the pink or maybe some thinner tape? I like this green actually. It goes really well with the green on the other side. So I'm going to add some washi. Washi is such an easy way of adding fun to journal pages. It really is. Let's add it down here. That would look really cute. Sometimes I do add a little bit of double-sided sticky tape depending on how well it feels. I think I might do that in this case. I might even go with a wider piece actually. I think I wanted to stick with the green. I quite like how that looks. Washi tape can be quite an inexpensive way as well of adding fun bits and pieces. Found this which says Happy Day. That is perfect. There we go. Love that. I think I might just add a little bit here. Again, it's just another way of adding a little bit of colour. That's really cute. Another one of my favourite things to do is to add tab tops to things. I'm going to use this punch here. I think I might have this one in my Amazon storefront. So if I have still, if it's still for sale, I will link it up below. It is such a good punch. I'm going to pop that on the side, but because this video is all about making fun journals, let's move my journal out of the way. We are going to make this even more fun. Right, I'm going to grab some scraps and bits and pieces. Let's take a little bit of this. I really, really love the sunshine, so I don't want to cover too much of that up. I stupidly left my glue on the top last night. Oh, it is still a little bit sticky. Usually it dries. I hate it when I do that. I think I went downstairs to grab something and I got distracted. I might add a few bits and pieces from this sticker sheet here as well. This could be quite cute. I might end up adding that. Let's grab some texture to go on that, and I think maybe a button or some string. Right, I'm going to add some of the netting here. We scrunch it all up a bit. Let's add the heart as well. Look how cute this looks, and I'm going to grab a little button. Just going through all these, I've got a cute little flower one. I've got teeny weeny ones. The heart one, I think that's a little bit on the big side. I think I might go with a little flower. I might thread through it as well. It's green thread. I have no idea where this has come from, but I thought it was going to go really well because it's quite a stiff one. Maybe that won't thread through. Let's cut it at an angle and see if that works. Yes, it feels this is more like paper than actual thread. Oh, I've got a knot in it there. That won't work. So that's why it's just a bit easier to thread through. And I think I'm going to tie that in a little bow because that would be fun. It just adds a little bit of interest to the page. This is the kind of thing where you can make a whole load in one go. I've done that before. I made spring ones, I think it was last year, in a video. They just look so nice, and I had them sat on the side of my desk in a little dish for ages, and I would just add them to pages every now and then. Right, that is cute. Really cute. Where's my little thing? Yes, let's add some glue to that, and that should stick down nicely. And I'm also just going to add a little bit of glue to the center just so that it stays in place. Look how cute that is. I love that. Let's add this too. Usually I would staple it on. I think actually I'm going to glue it on. Just check the other side. That is fine. Kind of need something on this side as well, actually, don't we? Let's pop. I won't go as crazy with the detail, but I am going to add something on here just so that it still looks cute. I've actually got this which says Happy Valentine's Day. I'm just going to take the happy. I don't need all of that. And I am just going to take a little bit of netting as well. So that's the other side. So I'm going to pop a little bit of hot glue gun on here just to make sure it does stick properly. Obviously you need to get it in place quite quickly. There. I really, really like that. Look how cute that looks. That is such a fun addition to my page. And as always, I think you need the detail. The detail is what makes a page. It really is. I'm going to use that for my journaling. I think that would be really fun. I haven't though decided what to do with this bit yet. I think I'm going to add, I'm wanting the little pop of pink, so I've just found this word adorable. See, part of me feels that I want to do the journaling there, but part of me also feels that I don't. I'm I'm going to take this, we're going to cut off the edge there. That is going to sit in there. And then I've got a little flag end to go there. And I think I might actually leave that and just do the journaling for now and see how that is. I feel like I want to pop something there as well. How about that? I've actually got some alphabet stickers, and the journal page is about my stepdad going on Guardians. I'm going to call this You Did It. I can't believe this is the same person. When we first went to Disney together, 2022, all he'd ever ridden on is a log flume, and that's because we tricked him in Thorpe Park years ago and told him it was just a little kiddie ride. He didn't know that there was a drop. And so the first ride that we went on was Winnie the Pooh, and that was like the first proper ride, apart from the log flume at Thorpe Park, he'd ever been on. So it was a really big deal. And then he did Big Thunder Mountain and all that. But then this trip, he even went on Guardians. I could not believe it. He didn't go on a second time, but he did it. And we were just amazed at the transformation in him. He loved Test Track last time. I was gutted for him that it was down this time because the family really loved that. But I was just so proud of him that he did that. So let's have a You Did It page for Andy. That is a big achievement. I think things like this get harder as you get older as well. I think when you're kids, I know there's always the exception, but you worry as an adult. You sort of worry about things that you don't going on these rides as kids. So to actually start doing it in your 50s is a really big deal. There. Oh, and I've got an exclamation mark as well. Oh, I just realised I've got another. I didn't realise there was 2 layers with these. That's quite cool. And we've got a T. I don't know where that one came from. This has actually turned out quite cute. Oh, that didn't go so well. I might actually grab a green pen for the dot. I think that might be easier. Yes. And actually, I'm going to do my journaling in green. I think that will be fun to change up the colour. There we go, and that's a wrap. I've added a tiny little bit of journaling there. I like the green pen. The green pen's fun. I'm glad I did that. I love this. I've had all this kicking about in my stash for so long, and look how changing up how you write the journaling, how fun that is, rather than just having a usual block. And I did originally think, should I just do my journaling there? But actually changing it up completely makes such a fun difference. I'm so glad I did this. Adding the pom-pom trim, adding the layers here. We've got different things, whether it be fabric, we've got stickers, we've got washi, we've got torn, little corners, there's a torn bit there. We have so many elements to this page. We've got the torn edge, we've got the little clip, we've got the cutest little tab top. I'm so happy, and we've got a fun map as well. This is a cute addition, and look, the little clip peeps there over the top. She's been sat on my desk for so long. I am really chuffed with this page. So happy that I made this one. I really hope you've enjoyed this. The sun has just come out, as I said that, to celebrate this page. I hope it's given you some ideas, and I would love to know what fun elements you are going to add to your journal next time you create. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.